The heart is largely responsible for pumping blood and transferring oxygen and nutrients throughout the body as part of the circulatory system. Because of this function, the heart is one of the most vital organs in the body, and even little malfunctions or anomalies can result in significant changes or impacts in the human body. The working mechanism of the heart is made possible by the many elements that work together. The organ is divided into chambers that receive and transmit oxygen-depleted or oxygen-rich blood. These chambers are connected to veins and arteries which aid in the same purpose. The heart pumps blood efficiently because all of its elements work together toward a common purpose. The heart is located in the center of the chest beneath the sternum of thoracic compartment. It is made up of 4 chambers and a number of valves that control the normal flow of blood throughout the body. The heart is made up of multiple layers: myocardium, a robust muscular wall; the pericardium is a thin layer of tissue that covers the outside of the heart, while the endocardium lines up the inside. The heart cavity is divided down the center into 2 chambers, each of which is dissected into a right and left heart. The atrium is the upper chamber and the ventricle is the lower chamber. The 2 atria serve as blood receiving chambers, while the more muscular ventricles pump blood out of the heart. The processes that allow blood to circulate throughout the body and return to the heart make the cardiac structure more complicated. Veins and arteries are 2 types of blood vessels that aid in this ongoing process. Veins carry oxygen-free blood back to the heart, whereas arteries carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart into other parts of the body. The aorta is the largest artery in the left ventricle and it functions there. The aorta is a major artery in the human body. It divides into 2 smaller arteries known as the common iliac arteries. And if the heart is functioning properly, it can continually give enough oxygen to all parts of the body until the day we die. Electrical pacemaker cells in the heart cause it to contract, which results in a heartbeat. The rate of heartbeat varies inversely with the size of the animal in general. Elephants have a heart rate of 25 beats per minute, whereas canaries have a rate of 1000. The rate in humans decreases gradually from birth when it averages 130 to adolescence, but somewhat increases in old age. The average adult rate is 70 beats at rest. Exercise, emotional excitement and fever cause an increase in the rate. However, it drops during sleep. The apex beat is a rhythmic pulsation felt on the chest that coincides with heartbeat. It is inducted by the rounded and hardened ventricular wall exerting pressure on the chest wall at the outset of systole. The miracle that is human heart beats 100,000 times a day. That is about 35 million times a year non-stop without breaks until the day we die. On average, that is 3 billion beats in a lifetime. The heart generates enough energy to drive a truck 32 kilometers every day. In a lifetime, that can be compared to driving to the moon and back. The heart pumps roughly 1.5 million barrels of blood in a lifetime, enough to fill 200 train tank cars. Today we just talked about the complex human heart alone. Think about the brains, human skin, lungs, cells, scalp, kidney, tongue, human eye. There's so much to talk about in the architecture of the human body. But think beyond that. Look at the nature, forests, seas, mountains, islands, the whole universe. Think about all the animals: dogs, cats, birds, sheep, horses, cows, lions, rabbits, deers, foxes, kangaroos, tigers, and many, many more. I don't know what you think about this, but for me this is a miracle we're living in. A miracle that requires a creator. Something as amazing and perfect as this can't form itself. Everything in this world has a creator, so therefore the world itself needs an architect, and I know who this architect is: God of the Bible. There is much more information to cover about this topic, but more about that on another video. Stay safe and God bless.